Come and lift those hands to heaven.
Oh, glory be to God. I'm glad that you are tuned to this program. It is another wonderful time to discuss about the peace, stability, and prosperity of Niger Delta. This region is so blessed of God. God have given us all we need, but it looks like the devil is not happy with what God have done, so he's trying to mess up our region. But we have said no to the devil. We have said yes to God. We have said, God, thy will be done in Niger Delta as it is in heaven. So whatever God have planned for our region, through my prayers and your prayers, God will bring it to pass. Ministers and ambassadors for peace in Niger Delta are a group of ministers and men and women that have come together to pray consistently for the peace and prosperity of the Niger Delta region. We've had series of prayer conferences, we've had talk shows, we've had several events pulling our people together, teaching them to stop violence and embrace peace, challenging everyone who is supposed to contribute for the prosperity of this region to wake up and do so. We are grateful that what we are doing on air is bringing a lot of results. As we receive call every now and then, people appreciating the good work that we are doing in this region. Well, today is another wonderful time, and I have one of our own that will come on air in the next few minutes when we come back from a short break, and we're going to have an interaction with him. He is vast and he can really talk to us about the issues that deals with this region. So please pick your phone and call everyone you know. Tell them that they should tune to this station right now, because something is about to happen. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
When we call you, say yes to.
Praise God. Well, my name is Bishop Dr. Samuel Richards. I'm the President, Ministers and Ambassadors for Peace in Niger Delta. I have here with us today in the studio one of our own, a freeborn of the Niger Delta region. Please, let's meet Reverend Dr. Uzoma David. You're welcome, sir.
Welcome, sir.
God bless you, sir.
God bless you.
Can we know a few things about you?
Today we'll talk about Niger Delta. I'm a man born, bred, raised in Niger Delta. So I am Niger Delta personified. Issues of Niger Delta concerns me, concerns my lineage, concerns my future. So today I feel privileged to come on air to discuss issues that affect every one of us.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
I want to go straight to the first point we want to discuss. The discovery of oil in Oloibri, now Bayelsa State, many years ago. Do you think discovery of oil in Niger Delta is a blessing or a curse to the people of Niger Delta?
To the people and to Nigeria, the discovery of oil has been a blessing. It's not in isolation like every other mineral deposit in any country. Its discovery is a blessing. The problem has been the managerial approach in handling the discovery of any, including minerals like gold, like silver, like diamond. Oil is not in isolation. People have failed to manage resources well, as long as you can remember human history.
Okay, now, to the average Niger Delta woman or man who goes for fishing, come back home, make food for his family, have good life, sleep well, wake up, and now they go for fishing, they can't find fish. They come back home, they can't sleep well because of the soot and because of the burning of gas and all that.
The emissions.
They are also hungry, they can't find food, no money, their children can't go to school. Do you think they will see the oil that God has given to Niger Delta people as a blessing?
The discovery of oil in our land is rather triggering our eyes to be open to a number of issues. One, the failure of our governmental system to think ahead of time before exploration takes place. It is only in this part of the country where that people don't think ahead of time. We allow people build house, they will think of where would they get access to get into their houses. There are no roads before buildings are made. There are no receipts before buildings are made. There are ongoing projects in here and there, individual efforts. And in each instance, you will discover that the government failed to think ahead of time. In abroad, for those of us that have traveled a little outside the coast of Nigeria, you don't approve ordinary survey plan for a building plan to follow in the approval when the government has not provided the basic amenities for those who would live in those buildings to be built. Here, we don't think ahead of time. The problem with the Niger Delta is simply exposing government failure to think ahead of time. They knew they are coming to collect this oil. They know the disaster that follow with oil exploration. They made no provision to contain those disasters. None of the thing that happens to us here in Niger Delta is accidental. It's normal every other places oil exploration goes on. But provisions in other places are made. In some countries, people are relocated to give room to contain the disaster that will follow. And the people relocated are part of the proceed of what happened from where they are being relocated. But here, everything that happens here is for the benefit of the federal government, not for the indigenous or the habitant of the environment where exploration happens. So the mistake comes from that angle and has not been corrected until date.
When we call you, say yes to us.
Okay, let me take you on this. I have not been to Libya myself.
Okay.
But I'm told that Gaddafi, while he was still president, provided for the Libyans. They had good life from the sale of their oil. I don't know whether I'm right.
You are correct.
Do you think that the average Niger Delta youth feels comfortable to see oil being taken from their land and they have nothing to take home as theirs?
We have leaders in Niger Delta. These leaders saw not tomorrow when it was yesterday. When Nigeria government cornered the citizens of this country and compelled land decree to be propagated, there was no resistance, there was no march past, there was nothing done from any quarter to resist that move. That move empowers the government to be owners of what is in your land. That was when that correction would have been made, not when oil is taken. We are complaining that something is taken from us. When they took the right to own what was under your feet, we said nothing, we did nothing.